What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we're coming back at you again today with another video. We're diving right into another Kyle Larson Diecast review today. I know you guys are like, seriously, how many more of these things can we endure? No, I know some of you do enjoy it, so that's why we do it. And anyways, we're going to be taking a look today at kind of a unique piece, in my opinion. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's kind of one of the last ones before he went out, and then he came back to drive the 5. And that is the 2020 Credit One Bank Standard Finish. Obviously from 2020. This is Kyle Larson, number 42, Credit One Bank, 2020 Camaro ZL1. 1 of 600. And we all know what Kyle did. I stood behind him through the whole process. Not saying what he did was right, but I stayed a fan and still am a fan today. I mean, I've been a fan too far long now to stop, so to speak. But this was one of what I thought at the time was potentially his last diecast, because we obviously didn't know if he was going to be coming back to NASCAR or not. Obviously now we know he came back, dominated in 2021, became the series champion for the Cup Series, and is still obviously racing today. But this is the Credit One Bank car. And I didn't realize with this car, and I have removed it. I've talked about that I wanted to start doing that on our videos so we can take a look at the car a little bit better. And I wish I would have before. I just didn't, you know. But anyways, talking about this, I didn't realize that this car was actually glossy like it is. And you know, most of the Credit Ones, if you look back, they are matte finished and everything. So this one is glossy. Obviously that's the way they done it that year. And it's crazy, but a lot of the Credit Ones, I've touched on it with the Hendrick cars, they kind of stayed the same throughout the years, especially those last few. But starting off with this one, we've got our Credit One Bank on the hood, Cup Series logo on the windshield, Chevrolet emblems on the sides, and we got our Chevrolet bow tie there, ZL1, Chip Ganassi Racing, number 42 on that side. Turning to the side, we got our Goodyear logo. There's a look at the tires. Then right here, we got our NASCAR race car logo. Cup Series, 3M, Lincoln Welders, Simmons, and a bunch of other little sponsors. We go up here, we got our name rail with our Kyle Larson there and our American flag. Then you look at the A post. Got Monster Energy there. We obviously know that's not printed on cars anymore. 42, Credit One there. American Ethanol. And looking at the other part of the paint scheme there, pretty awesome. On the top, we got our 42. And then on the back, we got Credit One, Larson on the back windshield. The DIN number we got on this one is 124 out of the 600. So 124 there. Got our clear spoiler there with the blue outline at the bottom. Credit One Bank. And it looks like we've got our Credit One Visa card there. Credit card, so to speak, or debit card there, therefore. And it's interesting. I know you can't really see it, but they got the name down there. It's Kyle Larson on the card. 42 there. Camaro ZL1. I know there's not much going on with this scheme, but for me, this kind of closes out almost a chapter. I'm down to 2014, and I'll have one diecast, at least one, from every year of his Cup career, leading up to this year, 2023. Now, obviously, with the price hike on these diecasts, you know, I'm taking a breather here for a second, just chit-chatting with you guys. The price hike, you know, it almost makes me not want to buy a 2023, but I'll probably eventually break down and buy one just to keep it going. But the roof flaps do deploy up. So there's that. Not much to really see under there. And then this side is kind of the same as the other. Now, looking under the hood, The trunk does not open on this one. It is not an Elite. We've got Chevrolet there. And there's a look under the hood. And then the bottom, like I said, I wanted to start pulling these off so you guys could see. Not really much going on. The lack of detail is obviously there. We all know that changed. I got a Viva Vantage that I'm going to do for 2015 coming up. I'm going to definitely take it off the base so you guys can see the differences. So stay tuned. We're going to have more of these to come, obviously. And I'm going to go back in depth into some of my older cars into the collection. Even if they're signed, we'll take a look at them. And I mean, it's something different here on the channel, something to show you guys. And I'm liking doing this. It's a little change up. I haven't necessarily say I've stepped away from the card stuff. We do our card breaks, but I haven't been doing as much of it just because I've been kind of focusing on my PC, which I've touched on that plenty of times before. But this is a diecast review, not a card day video. But anyways, that is a look at the 2020 Z01 Camaro Credit One Bank for Kyle Larson. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. And we will see you guys later. Take care, guys. God bless.